Winter is here, and so is the greeting season. All your gifts are ready and packed, but a touch of personalization is missing. Or maybe the greeting card is itself the gift. Anyways, today I will show you how to make some pretty winter themed cards to give to your friends, family, colleagues, or even neighbors. Don't worry, these are some easy watercolor paintings with some really nice techniques. Let's start with the first painting. You need a mix of cerulean and ultramarine blue. Lay it on top half of the page. Wait for some time so that the watercolor on the paper is still damp, and then sprinkle some salt over the paper. Adding salt to the damp watercolor gives a nice texture to the painting. The salt absorbs the watercolor, leaving some white highlights. We will use these highlights to create some trees in our landscape. Looking at the painting, I feel like my sky isn't dark enough. So I add the same mix again, this time with a thicker consistency. As the blue dries, we will take a watered down version of the same blue mix we have been using and will paint the snow with it. Let the watercolors dry completely and then we can remove the salt from the paper. Just shake it off. By adding Payne's Grey to the previous blue mix, we get a deeper bluish black color that'll work well with our scenery. With this color, I add the tree trunk and branches to all of my trees. For the next step, I take the watered down black color that I just used to create some shadows. This gives depth to the painting. To add contrast between my trees and the sky, I use a thicker consistency of the blue mix and I painted the sky with it. Don't be afraid to mix different hues of blue to get your desired shade of deep blue sky. Have fun. Some snow would be nice in this scenery, so I'm using my white watercolor with very little water to sprinkle some snow at my painting and to highlight some parts of the trees. For the second painting, we will use the same blue mix of cerulean and ultramarine hues in a watered down consistency to paint snow. Since I used more paint than I wanted, I just lifted the color using napkin while the paint is still damp on the paper. Now I paint a snow angel with a medium consistency of watercolor. By mistake, I added the darker blue in the center of Snow Angel, but it should be on the edges. Since snow angels are basically removing snow, we will add some shadows to give an illusion of depth in our painting. Et voila! This simple easy painting is done. The third painting is even easier than the previous one. In this, we will be lifting the watercolor just like we did when removing our mistakes. All you have to do is paint the paper with dark blue color and let it dry. Now wet a brush with clean water and paint your snowflake design. Lastly, using napkin, lift the watered area and there you go, you have your snowflake. Simple, easy, fun technique. Let's add some shadows to the snowflakes with a darker blue color. This will give a 3D effect to the snowflakes. Onto the last painting of today's video. We will be painting a cute polar bear wearing a scarf and an earmuff. Start with watered down blue color, paint a squarish round shape. Add two ovals where the ears should be. Now paint the scarf and the body. For the nose and mouth part, take watered down black color. Add a rectangle at the center of the face towards the bottom and add eyes. Use black to paint the eyes and nose and the mouth. With the watered down black, add some shadows. Now add the dark blue black mix to the sky. Deepen the shadows according to your liking. Sprinkle some white snow and the painting is done. Hope you enjoyed this watercolor session. Subscribe for more.